listening to In the Trench.
Welcome back to In the Trench. Today we have a really cool episode because we are actually starting off HALLOWEEK, like we told you last episode. So we're going to have 3 episodes this week, one today Monday, one Wednesday, and one Friday, each individually, Halloween themed, HALLOWEEK. And today I'm joined by Nick and Lewis.
Howdy.
Hello.
Who's Nick and who's Lewis?
The one that said howdy is Nick.
Louis here. Nick's over there.
Pretty much, Nikki, do you want to kind of explain what's happening today?
Yeah. We're going to just talk about scary movies and which killer that obviously Halloween shows, which killer we can escape and which one we can not escape.
Essentially, we have a list of killers or iconic Halloween monsters that I sent Nick and Lewis. And we're all going to put up our strongest argument as to which one we think we could survive, how we would survive each one, and see whose argument is probably the weakest.
Okay.
Starting off, though, let's go around the table. And what is your favorite horror movie, Lewis?
It would have to be the Saw series. Not
Really?
based on like, good story, good cinema. I guess I kind of just like seeing mean traps and people getting just killed in mean ways.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's just I like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
It's
mean,
kind of weird, but
I agree. The gory factor is there's some
just-
fucked up gene in every human.
You don't even have to pay attention to what they're saying. You just can watch the movie on mute.
Yeah,
I could watch a Saw movie on mute
For
and
sure.
enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah, you can watch like the highlights on YouTube and shit
Literally, you need a little quick fix of somebody getting their fingers chopped
right
off.
before bed.
What's the most disgusting or your favorite trap? Because I know mine off the bat. It's that fucking
The pit.
The pit.
The pit.
The pit's the
pit.
most disgusting
The
thing
pit, 'cause, like,
ever.
Is that what the needles?
Yeah.
So they're supposed to be you, bro. I don't even.
that
think about
just
it.
Yeah.
something about that, bro.
Just
I can't
sprinkle a
handle
couple
it.
cockroaches in there, and you got me, bro.
Like you see people fucking pulling their molars out, stabbing through the eyes. That is nothing compared to that pit.
Because it's every move is, it's like acupuncture,
Yeah, dude. Ugh.
unconsensual
But
acupuncture.
painful. Yeah, exactly. With
Like every
possibility of
move,
AIDS.
it's like, oh, chlamydia. Ooh, hepatitis.
Ooh, no, that one was heroin. And he just passed out.
What about you, Nick?
The where you have to cut off like body parts and wait, like there's 2 people, you have to cut off body parts, and the one that cuts off the most lives.
Something I saw on
Oh.
YouTube, because in that trap, it's just based on weight, and there's no people there.
Take a shit, bro.
You could just put anything
The
there.
same one where it's like you have to bleed yourself and fill it up with blood. I always thought I would just take a shit.
Literally, it's just based on weight. You
Or
could
take
just
my shoes off, put it in
spit
there.
I sweat a lot.
Ooh, you sweat enough to fill it up?
I don't know about that.
Just, okay.
Yeah.
What-
What's your favorite movie?
Yeah.
All the Michael Myers ones.
Really?
Yeah, those
The new
are
ones are especially really
classic,
good,
man.
bro. The one that came out, what was it, 2 years ago? Because I know the new one
the
comes
last
out this
yeah,
week.
but then this one that just came out,
This one, yeah, we haven't seen it yet. It comes out this week. But, okay, Michael Myers. What about you, Nicole?
I mean, I like The Conjuring
Which one?
a lot. The second one is hands down the scariest movie I've ever seen in
Top
my
the
entire
London
life.
one.
And the, what?
Is that the one in London?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
London one.
Oh, time out. I actually visited that house.
Yes, you just.
He visited
I
the
just
house.
visited that house.
He calls me at 4:00 in the morning. Look where I'm at.
In
The
the
scary
morning,
house from The
yes.
Conjuring.
Oh, bro, 'cause I
went back
was
to bed and I had
I'm
a
6 hours
nightmare.
ahead.
I'm not even kidding you.
Okay, so I went to London like last week, and we just had nothing to do that day. And I'm like, why don't we just take a train down to Everton, whatever that city is called.
Who cares?
And dude, we went there. It's a thing. But you would think it's like an attraction. No, somebody lives there. And what's weird about that fucking house, bro? It says Jesus House on the window.
Yes.
That shit freaked me the fuck out.
creepiest thing.
All the houses are normal, and I gotta tell you something. Like, I'm not even shitting you, bro. I swear to God, I got the weirdest feeling.
You got little creeps.
Bro, I got the weirdest. I feel like I was getting watched. Like something. It was probably the owners. Like, what the fuck are these kids doing to get a picture in front of me, in front of my house? But
Nah,
bro,
he knows. He knows where he lives.
that shit was weird. And all the houses look exactly the same, but that one said Jesus House.
Exactly, dude.
That
That's
shit
like,
was weird. I'll put a picture up. You guys have seen it. Right
It's like, so there's definitely stuff happening there because you don't just put a sticker
That says Jesus House.
for no reason.
now. So the demon's going through the houses.
Unless
Which
you-
house would he not go to? The Jesus House.
I mean,
Okay, sure.
makes sense.
My favorite horror movie. Dude, I have so many.
Yeah.
He
I have
watches horror movies on a daily.
I watched Conjuring
one
3
that's-
on the airplane back to fall asleep.
I just love the screams. just
Hearing Ed and
slow,
Lorraine just makes me feel so safe.
Just
So I
a
just
ghost.
no Ed and Lorraine, bro, from The Conjuring.
Okay.
They
But
they
you
make me
know-
feel safe, bro.
Yeah, but every 20 minutes you get like a.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I fell asleep to that movie the whole time.
That's awesome.
I'm not even gonna shit on I think Malignant, which just came out by James Wan. I think it's my favorite horror movie ever made.
Wait, what's that one
Wow.
about?
I'm not gonna spoil. what
You've
it's
seen a
about.
shit ton, so.
I'm not gonna say because I can't tell you what it's about. Well, I could tell you it's a girl who's like there's these murders going on in the town and they're like paranormal-ish murders, and she has a dream right before all these murders happen. So she tells the cops like, "Oh, this person got murdered last night," and they'll go and she was right. But then there's a fucking twist
Okay.
that you
Yeah,
will
that's it. Just end it
never
there.
see coming.
She did it. That's the twist.
Louis,
That-
you've seen it?
No, of course not.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's on HBO Max. I swear, watch it because that
Okay,
shit
I have to watch it.
sick. But what's the scariest horror movie you've seen? Because for me, it's Sinister, hands down. Hands down.
This
Nothing
shit.
will ever top that movie. Sinister is by far. I still sweat about it, dude. It's horrible.
What could be honestly the most scary movie I've watched, and it's not because it's the scariest. It's because I watched it when I was like 8, and it's
Monster House.
No, it's literally it's kind of horror, but it's more like a thriller of Shia LaBeouf who lives next to a murder.
Oh,
But I
remember
watched
that one. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
watched it when I was 8, not knowing it was a horror movie because my cousin's piece of shit. I watched it and after that, anything with horror or thriller, I did not watch. And then afterwards, I got my heart broken, so I didn't believe in anything. So horror wasn't a thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, I mean I don't really get scared.
Don't fucking say that.
I mean I don't.
Don't fucking say that.
As a kid.
Okay,
I mean,
no,
as
not
a
as a
kid,
kid. I have a
maybe.
story about Nick that happened 3 years ago.
Hey, but
don't
that's- no,
fucking
no,
lie.
no.
Don't you fucking lie.
No, no.
This live?
Nick, this guy is lying. No, okay. We were at our friend Brandon's house, who was supposed to be here. Just kidding.
Clip it out.
Well, we watched. Well, which one was? We saw. Nick has bitched out 2 times in a horror movie at his house.
But the
Twice. Every time we
Yeah,
see us.
sure.
Man's busy.
So, okay, no. We went to Brandon's house to watch a horror movie. And
What was it called?
well, there was 2. One was Quarantine, which is the zombies on the plane. And the second one was It Follows, which is that fucking invisible shit that fucking follows
Oh
you.
yeah. That one. Yo, that one was good.
That one was really
was
good.
really
It
good.
Follows is amazing, like top tier horror. But the movie ends, and they live in another neighborhood away from me, like 10 minutes from me. So,
I know this story. It's so funny.
so I offer. Nick lives in the same neighborhood as Brandon, like maybe 10 houses down. So like 200 yards away from Brandon. So I asked Nick, like, "Yo, I have to go that way anyway to leave. Do you want me to give you a ride?" He's like, no, I'll walk. I turn around to say bye to Brandon. I turn left. Nick is sprinting full speed.
Dude, it's like when you turn the lights off and you gotta run to your room.
Yeah, it was
So
fucking pitch black out.
I know, I get it. Even look,
He did that for each horror movie we've seen at Brandon's house, bro.
be that
Why
he's
doesn't he
taking
just
no
take the
chances.
ride? Just take the ride,
No,
bro.
you need a thrill before bed.
You need cardio, you know.
You fucking bolted. I've never seen Nick run faster.
You gotta sweat out the fear.
No, I get.
So what I'm saying here is say you don't get
I get
scared.
it. I don't believe in like ghosts and things, but if it's just pitch dark and I turn the light on, I always turn around.
Dog, I guess
turn
spooked.
around real slow, see what's behind, because I just gotta know. Maybe there's something behind me.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Every time I go to take TMI, I go to take a shit. I always open, like, I move the curtains
No,
in
that's-
my,
Yeah,
in
no,
my
I don't do
bathroom.
that.
I just do it. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
I just you gotta make sure. What if there's a killer?
Look, if-
you're about to take a shit and you're gonna die on your toilet,
Now, if the killer can sneak into my bathroom without me knowing,
he
he
deserves
caught
the
me
kill.
slacking.
He deserves the
Like
kill.
100%. I got squeaky doors.
Facts. No. See, I don't say you're gonna say you don't fucking get scared. No, I get spooked. I definitely get spooked.
No, I love it. I if I'm watching a scary movie, I'll sit down and try to get scared for sure. Like
Yeah,
I'm
nuggets,
not.
fucking
I'm not an
spoons.
asshole.
All right. So let's start the segment we were all came here for. So we each got a list of probably the most iconic horror movies out there right now, or just ever. And let's break down each monster how he would survive and see who has probably the best plan towards each monster. So the monsters we have right now are Freddy, and we also put the iteration just to make sure we're all on the same page. So Freddy from the first Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason from the first Friday the 13th, Michael Myers from the one from last year, the Xenomorph from the first Alien, what else? What am I missing?
Chucky?
Chucky,
Yeah, Chucky.
And Pinhead.
and Pinhead from Hellraiser. So I think we should start easy and end it off hard.
Okay.
So I think
let's figure
easiest
it out
one's
which
fucking
is-
Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky's a joke.
It
If you
has
die to
be.
Chucky, you deserve to die. It's natural selection.
But he can sneak up on your ass.
Okay, so let's put
What,
ourselves
is he gonna slash your ankles though?
exactly.
He's done that.
But what I'm saying is, dude, risk the cut and just punt him. Like, just charge him.
Yeah, but he's
True.
not. Half the time in the movies, he's not like fighting you. He's like trapping you in a way.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, imagine you had kids already, and you have
Okay.
toys around,
Okay.
and that motherfucker just looks like every other toy. Cause like in the movie, he's supposed to just looks like any other toy that there's a bunch of.
Yeah, are we assuming that we know
it-
he's like?
you could be a Sawgrass at the mall. You don't even know, baby. You're buying your
Okay.
polo.
So let's put he's at home scheming.
He's just at. Well, there's no more Toys R Us. He's fucked.
He's at Books a Million.
There you go. He's right there. What are you buying your little pup Funkos?
There you go.
He'll slash your knees.
Okay, so let me give you a scenario then. You are at home. You know he's fucking crazy. Your kid just got murdered, and you know he's around.
Okay, yeah, that's it. There's blood, dead kid right there. First of all,
What do you do?
you need a gun. 100%.
Okay, you don't have a gun. You woke
It's
up at
straight
home. You woke up at home at 12 a.m. Your kid's head's rolling across the floor, and you know there's a maniac. And you hear Chucky's laugh.
you just gotta wait for him.
Yeah. You need.
See when he pops up.
First thing I do
Definitely weapon.
is grab a trash can.
Ooh, yo.
But how strong?
That's a gamer move right there. Put the
Pro gamer move,
But how
bro.
strong is he though? That's the thing. Because we don't.
I've seen him
What's his
hold
thing?
down a bitch.
Yeah, you see.
Has he?
Yeah, he jumps
that
on them
strong?
and he can't like that woman in the first Chucky.
That's the problem. He becomes more human after staying in the doll for longer. So maybe at the beginning, once he's just a doll, he has more
Well, that's true because
powers.
he's possessed.
Yeah.
like that's where he gets
He's
the shit.
voodoo.
He's voodoo.
So like
Ooh, he
after
does
a
have
while,
voodoo
that's why
strength.
they can kill him because he's been in the body for a little too long. So at the beginning, he might be harder. So you better get him in the.
I still think if you die by Chucky, you just deserve
no,
to die.
100%. If you die by Chucky, you're not 6 feet.
Literally, exactly. Nick, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm too. It's fine. I'll
I-
join him.
Only grab a broom, give yourself distance.
Just burn the house down.
Why would you do that just for a doll?
I think they
If
did
he's
that.
trying to kill
I think you could
If-
finish this doll.
You need to hit him in the heart. That's canon. You have to get him in the
This is what I'm saying. So I think I trap Chucky. I call up Nicole or somebody, and I say, buy me a bag of cement.
easy.
Buy me a bag of cement. So now that I have him trapped, I will make another bucket that's empty. I will fill it up halfway with cement. Freaking get Chucky out, survive whatever cuts he puts me, put him back in that cement, dump the other half in, and now he's just in a block of
There you
cement,
go.
and then I dump it in the ocean
You literally just hand solo his ass
immediately.
immediately.
Freeze him in carbonite, human carbonite, in the ocean.
This is probably the best way.
Not buy the doll.
There we go. Not have kids. Definitely just have to trap them. You can trap that little toy.
You can trap the toy.
100%. If you can trap him and hold him down, or get a gun. If I had a gun, 100%.
That's
That's
what
how
I'm
I
saying.
kill him.
You don't. We're putting yourself in a
Okay.
today real life
Okay,
scenario.
okay.
I personally don't own a gun.
Okay.
Brayden has this.
You know what I have? I have a fishing net that is. It's literally like
Done.
6 feet.
Yeah, done.
It's 6 feet.
It's over. Scoop
I
that bitch.
scoop them, and what I would do is don't dump them in the ocean because that's just like a cliffhanger for for a shitty sequel where somebody goes down and gets them. You gotta keep them and make sure nobody gets them back
Gotta keep him, put him in a safe.
in a safe, like
And then
the,
put
like
that
the
safe in
Annabelle
a
doll,
safe.
like the Annabelle doll.
Yep. Well, the Annabelle doll is really poorly secured. She's just behind some.
Okay, well, I mean, Chucky would take some precautions, you know.
Yes. We put him in a safe. Put the safe in a safe. Chain that safe, and then weld 2-inch sheet metal around that safe. You can't get out of that. I don't care how much voodoo you got.
Put him in a Cheerios box. Nobody likes Cheerios.
That's true. I hate Cheerios.
The wheat.
Weedos.
Nobody gonna fuck that motherfucker ever.
What do you do, Nicole? You wake up and then you see your kid's head roll across the floor, and then you see a little maniacal dog.
So I got the net. What you got?
Yeah. Nikki got nothing.
I got nothing. I'll sit
Maybe
on
like
him.
a heavy.
I know.
Sit on him.
You think like a
He's not getting up.
If I was Nikki, I know what I'd do.
like a heavy blanket.
Ooh.
Maybe you know.
Oh, I have a weighted
Oh
blanket.
yeah, we do. We have.
Baby, like I just don't know his strength, but for sure, like a weighted blanket, just like and then everybody gets on top of him. If he doesn't have a knife on you,
And you know what I do? I ship him back for warranty. Get my money back. My kid already died. I might as well get the $30 that I spent on that toy back.
you know what? No, you make just Bezos. Just send it to Bezos.
Send it straight to Bezos.
Back to Amazon.
Okay, so Chucky's easy.
Yeah, Chucky's definitely low tier. If we had the tiers, bam, F.
Yeah, F tier. Chucky's
I'm
an
sorry.
F tier.
I
Oh
love you,
no. That's not D tier.
D tier. He can still kill you if you're dumb, for
I
sure.
think F tier is like the clowns from outer space.
Hey, 100%.
Those
Or
are
a killer sofa.
Killer Sofa is definitely not D tier. Killer Sofa is up there.
What?
Yeah,
It's a sofa.
that can kill you.
You sit on sofas.
That bitch, you're already
That's
dead.
Yeah.
That's true.
You want to be
Killer
comfy?
Sofa is on the same. So I think Amazon Originals have their own tier, which is not C tier, but it's not D tier, but it's in the between. It's in like a nether tier, where you got Killer
The
Sofa.
1%.
Yeah, the 1%. You got Killer Sofa, Velocipaster,
I think
Mega
that's-
Shark. What was the other one? The Octo Shark, the Sharktopus.
Or alien.
I have to watch
something?
these
Alien octopus.
No, it's Mecha Shark versus Mega Shark. All those guys are in their own
I
little
know.
tier.
Any of those sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
It is surprising how they make money.
Trolls. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, bro. They hire like kids who went to like YouTube Academy
Yeah.
for CGI.
Trolls also. It's supposed to be not really a scary movie, but you
No.
can kill that leprechaun thing.
Yeah, I think they are all on their own little tier. Moving on to the next one that I think is probably not top tier, because we got.
Okay,
All right, I'm putting up the tier list right here because we are gonna make a tier list. Right here we have Chucky. We're putting him a D.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll give him a D.
Get
He's
D.
okay.
Jason, Xenomorphs, Michael, and Pinhead. Oh my god.
I think we gotta leave Xenomorph and Pinhead for last.
Yeah.
You think?
Well, yeah. Jason.
Jason should be next.
Yeah, Jason is next. Because if we're just talking about the first movie, he's still not undead. He's supposed to be just a really deformed, strong dude who got lost in this in the forest.
Yes, but he does have demonic powers though in the first one.
Yeah. Well, he
I
has
think-
some. He took a.
But he's more killable.
Let me broadify Jason a little bit. Let's just make it just Jason. Let's not bolt him down to the first
Yeah,
one.
let's humanize
Well, dehumanize him almost.
Demonize him.
Yeah, there you go.
him, sexualize him.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Definitely not sexualize him.
If he's deformed, then no.
Hey.
You're fucked. You can't survive Jason.
Oh well.
If he has
If
in
you're
his
not
head,
prepared, you are done for.
you're screwed.
1v1. No.
I don't even think in any scenario you're okay. It's like, have you ever heard of that like, would you for $100 million take the money, but there's a snail that will no matter what always come towards you, and if that snail touches you, you die instantly, and there's nothing that can get in its way.
Like it follows and stuff.
Exactly. There's nothing you can do. That snail will always come, but it's moving at a snail's pace.
That's fucking snap.
Would you take the money?
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
But a little
I would. Salt?
line of salt.
No, nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop that snail. It's the same thing with Jason.
Yeah.
If Jason has in his head that he wants to kill you,
Yeah, he never been stopped.
no, he even survived 400
Dying.
years. Well, dying multiple times. 400 years in a cryogenic chamber to get revived on a spaceship,
To be trapped in space.
kill everybody.
They were like,
So what's the difference between Jason and Michael Myers?
Michael Myers isn't dead.
Yeah, he's a real guy. Apparently, he's just
No, but there's something behind him. There has to be something. He got burned alive and he survived.
So what's the difference?
Well,
If Michael Myers wants to kill you, he's gonna kill you.
but he's failed before.
yeah, and he's more human like. That's the thing.
You can escape.
More human like than Jason?
Yeah,
Jason's a literal.
Yeah, Jason's a demon or
Jason
whatever.
literally went through hell and came out
Okay.
to kill
So
the person he
Jason's
wanted to
died
kill.
before, but Michael Myers hasn't died.
To my knowledge, he hasn't died.
No. Well, doesn't
He
get-
has died in some iterations and then come back, but I think they
gotta
just made it uncanon. I think the only ones that are canon are Halloween 2, and the one from last year. I think they just kind of retconned everything else. But back to Jason, though. I think if he wants you dead, you're dead.
Yeah, he's
I don't know what you would do about it.
even after he was in his grave, he revived.
Because the way I saw,
Get that motherfucker.
but you can blow him up. You can dismember Jason.
but he still comes back, doesn't he?
He does, but okay. This is the way I would do it. The way they did it in which movie did I watch? I think it was Jason Goes to Hell is the one I watched. So in Jason Goes to Hell, when they bait him, they go back to Crystal Lake, they have some chick get naked and fucking go take a shower.
Work on me.
Jason pops up, she starts running out, and Jason's following her like ready to kill, and then this motherfucker, all the lights pop up. The whole SWAT team is there. A fucking chopper comes out of nowhere. They all fucking light this guy up. And missiles, grenades, everything. He gets blown up. So they take the remaining pieces for an autopsy. That's where they fuck up.
Gotta set up a fucking movie though.
And that was the
Yeah.
beginning of the movie. Though.
That's how crazy it is. You can blow him up, but
So that's
still.
what happens. So they take his heart. And the heart starts beating out of its body. And he possesses the people around him to be him. So they get all the strength
So now
has.
he has like demon powers
Yeah, he has demon powers.
that we didn't know about.
So what I think I do is I keep him alive, saw off his legs, make sure he's still alive so he can't possess anybody. I saw off his legs and I saw off his arms, and then I lock him up each into
nugget.
individual pieces and ship them across the
But
world.
wouldn't he die if you sawed off all his body parts like that?
He can't die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
He literally went to the future and fucked up that spaceship.
I would, yeah.
And then they blew his head off. And that's the thing though, like on top of having demonic powers, he has freaking plot armor. Those fuckers,
Oh, when he becomes like the Mega J,
the metal Jason, bro. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he's got lucky. Like he just happened to be attached to the machine that could revive him.
It's always like super coincidences, but we love it.
Do you or do you not survive Jason?
Okay, so
You have 1 week prep time.
ooh. Now,
You have access to everything you can possibly get access to.
Say you're gonna get a fucking.
I
A
would
chopper,
really-
some
I would-
Apache.
I would like to keep it OG and drown him, because I go on boats a lot. So if I go on a boat, he might come follow me on a boat, so I can get the catch on him. How's he gonna get to me? Gotta swim. Well, he walks on the water or whatever.
Yeah, but in every movie he's like super quick and like just shows up out of nowhere.
Exactly.
When the camera's on him, he's just walking fast.
Yeah.
But when it's not on him, I'm gonna assume
I would
he's just full
he
sprinting.
teleports or some shit.
Just Usain Bolt.
If we're taking Mortal Kombat as some sort of canon, he has that shit where he could teleport to each side of the thing. So maybe he can teleport.
Man's bringing the deep lore.
Deep lore. Jason Goes to
For
Hell.
sure. I would like to trap him on the anchor of my boat and just let the anchor go and leave him at the bottom of the ocean, the deepest I can
I don't
go.
think that's strong enough.
But make sure I have a week like, yo, I built a nice shark cage where I pretend that I'm going shark caging. He's going to go in the cage with me. I have a little slip out. I slip out, boom.
Or he's just gonna close the cage while you're in it, and then cut the thing, and then you
Look,
fall.
It's just like
You sink with the
It's just
cage.
like the mystery machine. We
I don't
figured
think
it
he's
out.
retarded.
Okay, true.
If I have a
Okay,
week to
but
prepare.
you cut his legs. How did you cut his legs? How did you get there? Okay, so look,
With the resources you have right now, how
Exactly.
are you gonna cut his fucking
just
leg?
like a master of the machete or whatever.
What
Well,
I
I'm
think
a
I
mas-
do in the week I have is take a master class online of how to wield a sword and then go buy a katana.
Just
If
a
you get that close to him, you're dead. He's gonna fucking.
white guy with a ponytail.
So what I do I hired Brandon. He's got his little 22 caliber, which probably wouldn't do much to him.
Slow
But
him down a little.
That thing has no recoil.
Coño, but he's gonna be that itches.
Yeah, that itches.
that would hurt. I think it would affect
It
him.
wouldn't do shit.
Hmm.
You need something big.
What can I get?
Have you ever seen?
I just run him over.
Why don't you set him on fire?
Doesn't it? That probably empowers him.
Jeez.
The demon from hell.
Yeah.
I just run him over, dude. I run him over when he's pinned down, because he does lay down on the floor for like a couple seconds, and then before he gets up,
you gotta stun him first. You
Stun.
gotta stun him. So
boom,
card number 1.
run him over. Number 2,
What the hell else?
get your own machete, legs off.
Boom. I was thinking more of like a really medieval metal coffin to throw him in the water again, but I
He'll
like.
break out.
Yeah, he'll break out.
But it looks so cool.
Where are you gonna get the coffin?
Hey, I got a week.
Those things are super
Oh, hey,
expensive.
you can get a coffin though. It's fine.
They're
Okay,
a medieval metal coffin. That's just like 30 grand.
Have you ever seen the movie where like they're like these heroes that they can't die? I forgot. It's like a Netflix.
Every Marvel movie ever.
It's kind of like that. No, but it's like a Netflix series. But one of them can't die. So,
Jupiter's Legacy.
damn, I don't know.
That was horrible.
It's
Is it recent?
kind of recent. I don't
Jupiter's Legacy. Does he have like does the main guy have like a white suit with like red?
No, it's just like regular humans in the real world. It's just like
Oh,
special
the
people-
100?
Special people that don't
Is it
die.
the 100?
No, it's talking about heroes. And shit.
Oh, is it Heroes?
It's
with
like,
the Asian guy?
it's just regular ass people, and one of them is like a military and happens to be like they just don't die. Well, one of them gets drowned in one of these coffins and just keeps dying and reviving, and it's terrifying. So I want to do that to Jason.
I mean, I guess. What do you do?
Well, yeah, but exactly when he dies, he just goes back to like wherever his grave thing is, and then he comes back. That's the thing.
Dude, he just goes back to hell.
So you can't
bro.
just, yeah, exactly. You can't just like.
He rises. And by the way, remember his mom. Rise, Jason.
Yeah, he listens to his mom.
Live again.
Oh, you make a.
Okay, so we gotta modify it, not the shipping.
So kill the mom.
We
Wait,
every
mom's dead.
You gotta
That's why
fine.
that's
you
why
gotta
he's killing
go
people.
personally and bury like his pieces somewhere because somebody's gonna.
That's what I'm
find
saying.
them.
You got to ship each one of his members.
And then bury them
Keep
personally.
him alive.
somewhere.
Keep him alive
Yeah,
in like some cage. So the way they did it,
like a nugget.
so you can sedate Jason.
How?
You can sedate. They've done it in the movies with tranquilizer.
Yes,
You can sedate Jason.
and just use bullets at that point.
So what they do is they sedate him because they found out they couldn't kill him because every time they kill him, he came back. Sedate him, just lock him up.
Or just keep sedating him. Boom, 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 boom.
No, but yeah, but keep him always sedated. But even then, you can just chain him up and make sure he's like super locked down. I think that's how you do it. So with a week's
Prep time.
I think what I do is I find a way to convince some military dude that this guy's coming for me. I have a week to prepare. I need tranquilizers and I need some guns that could shoot it. We knock him out cold.
That's true.
Then we call the National Guard
Like
to
you
helicopter
did.
him all the way to Alcatraz and put him in Alcatraz.
You can also use his childhood trauma against him, like in the movie.
Your mom's dead, you stupid
Yeah,
bitch.
something like that. Hey, I'm your mom, and they're like, what? He's like, taunting.
Just kidding, I'm a dude. Bah, bah.
But yeah,
What tier? What tier do we, Jason?
He's high. He's high.
He's high up there.
It's high up there. If you're in a room with nothing around you and no prepared
But the
time.
thing is, you can kill Jason. I mean, not kill him.
Yes.
You can stop him.
Yes.
I'll put him at B tier.
But it's
Just
hard.
because of that reason that you can stop him.
Yeah.
I think he's B tier.
You just need to you just can't be the first one to die in the movie.
Yeah.
That's number one.
I was about to say something. But
Hey, that's no.
the stereotype of who dies first. But okay, so Jason is B tier. We got Chucky D tier. I mean, we got to keep it with the slasher then. Move on to Michael Myers.
Michael. Michael's kind of about the same.
But he's. He's
Michael
a lot
is easier.
because he's human. Apparently.
Yeah.
No,
He's
but he
human.
can't die either. He's
No,
been
no.
shot in the head.
Okay, but like it's that movie survival thing or whatever. As long if you straight up just machine gun that motherfucker, he's dead.
I don't.
That's true. They haven't done it.
That's true. They haven't.
Yeah.
All right, with a week prep time, I think I just blow him up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Easy.
You get a nice crew on you. No. Okay. But let's say no preparedness.
He just pops up.
Just pop.
You get a knock on your door. You open it. It's Michael Myers.
Dude, that's a dude.
Close the
honestly,
door.
You like you want to think that you're Freddy and you're gonna have a trap ready, but if that happens, you're running the fuck out the back door.
Oh, 100%.
Like
That's the thing, though.
I would run so much,
The thing is with Michael Myers,
He's slow.
he's slow. He doesn't run.
but he's gonna get to you like the
He'll get you. He'll get you.
like the little.
He'll get you.
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
slug.
trip on something. Your foot's gonna get stuck. It's just
You're gonna be ordering Taco Bell. You're like, I really want it, but he's right there.
And then while you're ordering Taco Bell, the guy's like, just
Here's
another
your
mask on.
order.
I think with a week prep, with no prep time, I
I
think you're fucked. With prep time, just blow them up.
Yeah, he's
Kill,
still
shoot him.
He's still kind of human. You can play. You can if you got an arsenal. If you got one of those weird like grandpas with a lot of machinery.
I don't.
Chilling. Or this is how everything's fixed.
Molotov.
No, you live in a farm with those giant trucks.
You're fucked. If you live in a farm, you're already setting yourself up for failure, I think.
There's no
But
help there. There's no.
In the middle
Yeah,
of
but you have
everything.
those. You know,
He
like
was
in
smart enough to
cars?
shut off all of like your electricity, slash like
Yeah, he's
siphon
not-
out
he's
all
not
your
a idiot
gas.
either,
He'll
yeah.
slash your tires.
You got a point there.
He'll make sure that you're
but that-
fucked.
Imagine that machine, just like the harvester, just get him trapped.
You
in
just
there.
gotta call the cops because he knows he's around and just survive until the cops come.
But again,
But
you're
look,
gonna have
the
to
cops haven't
convince
been
the
able to
cops.
do anything.
There's this weird guy. Are they gonna believe you? There's this super power guy, and they're
Yeah,
just
there's
gonna
this dude
send
who's
one
8.
cop for that guy, like a couple
And then
units.
it'll kill the cop.
They'll kill
Then,
everything.
okay, when you're in the 911, when you're doing the 911 call, just fucking say there's 20 people at your house fucking trying to murder you.
Ooh,
That's smart.
you playing the system?
Then
That's crazy.
they
That's
can't find him, and they arrest you for what's that shit called?
yeah for using.
Well, if I'm in jail, then he can't kill me. He can't get there. Revelation.
You'd rather be in jail than try to kill
Rather
yourself?
be in jail and survive? Yeah.
There's friends in jail.
I mean, but
you
you
can make
can
friends.
you can figure out a way to kill him instead
Yeah,
of
you'll go to
being
one of
jail.
those like.
That's the thing. You go to jail for a week.
the
Give
low
yourself
crime jails.
Give yourself some time to prepare, time to think.
That's hilarious. Why are you in here? Oh, Jason's following me. It's fine.
Michael Myers. I think you run him
Michael,
over
Michael.
and you just do a burnout on his face.
Well, again, he's kind of human, so it's just
Yeah, just go
human that
outside
can
and-
take a
yeah.
lot. He can take a
Yeah.
lot, so you gotta just beat him up.
Okay, so if we're keeping Jason at B tier,
Michael Myers he's above Chucky though.
Oh no, 100%.
I think we could keep him also at B tier.
I think
No,
there.
because then if we're putting Jason at B tier, then he can't be B tier.
Then that's the thing. I think C tier is too low.
I feel Jason has survived more shit.
He's a C plus.
Are we counting that in? Jason has survived more shit, I believe.
I mean, Jason's gone through hell.
Yeah.
Jason literally killed Freddy,
Ooh.
which we're getting to
We
next.
should. Ooh. But I feel like even though he killed Freddy, I feel like Freddy's harder to kill.
Yes,
for
the thing is
us.
Freddy can never
For
really die.
us.
Okay, yeah. So
We're
forget.
thinking about us, but whatever.
So where do we put Michael Myers before we move on?
Let's. For now. Oh no, because it has to be C then,
Okay, fine. I can live with that.
because it just feels like he's.
I mean, in the grand scheme of
We
things,
haven't
I can
seen
see
it.
that. Okay, remember there is A tier and then S tier. S tier is like you
I know
can't,
what-
nothing to do. I already know who's S tier. In my head, I think I know who S tier is.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So I think next we should do Freddy.
Freddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Freddy, in my opinion, I genuinely think there is a way to get over Freddy.
So the believing thing, we're taking that.
We're taking
you
that
just
out. I think
Believe on
you
that
just, I
motherfucker.
think in this scenario,
You're full deep Freddy.
you're in the middle of it.
Okay.
Like you're fucked. You can't go to sleep. So we know the way to kill Freddy, at least in the way they do it in the movies, is find a way to go to sleep, grab him, and then wake up as soon as you grab him to bring him into the real world. Because once he's in the real world, then you can kill him.
So
Yeah,
you
that's-
definitely
But the thing is, how
How do you know?
that's what I don't agree with the movies. How do you time it?
Mm-hmm.
Because in dream time is not the same as let me put an alarm for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
I'll be in a dream for 5 minutes. You'll be in a dream for 3 hours in your head, or it's only been 2 minutes.
You gotta wing it. You gotta put your alarm for 5 minutes and just hope you can fucking get that bitch.
just
within those
trial
5
and
minutes.
error. Just gonna get hurt in the.
Yeah, a few cuts.
And then
and
keep
you're
waking.
there.
That's crazy.
But okay, but
That's,
when you dream, you're in his world.
and you're fucked there.
you're fucked there. You can't do anything.
He controls even the real world,
He
kind of.
controls the environment. Yeah, because when you're so exhausted,
He'll F you
you
up.
start becoming having like those micro naps.
But he feeds off of fear too.
Yes, you have to be afraid of him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
So don't
we're
be
ju-
afraid.
Okay,
That
no,
is
we
his
count that out. Though.
But yeah, but how do you just stop being afraid, dude? Imagine going to sleep and waking up and like you're gashed everywhere.
I don't know. Just try not to be afraid of him.
He built different.
I think you just can't do that. I think that's just you can't do that.
Yeah, no, we okay, because you can just be like, he comes and you're like, oh, I don't believe you. That's too easy.
Yeah. Hey,
We're terrified.
I don't fear you.
So
Just kidding.
you would need trial and error to like somehow pull him in.
Yep.
You need a homie to like, damn, he's like
Your
shaking
homie's
it.
also fucked. Remember, in this scenario, anybody you know is fucked.
But
Because
somebody to
the way
wake you
you're
up.
fucked is just by knowing the name.
So you take turns.
Yeah, you just take turns.
Yeah, you take
You watch that motherfucker like 24/7.
when he starts sweating.
No, yeah, when he starts sweating or moving around or
Yeah,
something,
yep.
you wake that bitch up.
But I think you have to taser him. You need to have like one of those like pocket tasers. The only way, because sometimes they're such a deep sleep, you can't just wake them up. They don't.
Exactly, because they're deep in the demon dream or whatever.
Okay, but he doesn't.
Slap.
Bullets don't affect him, but you can cut his shit off. So I think what you do, have your katana ready, and then you and your friend just take turns like tasering each other.
You definitely need some backup for him. In the real
Yeah, you need
world.
3 or 4 people there with
So
you.
you waking up, you can't do anything. You're like, oh, what happened?
You know, because you need to wake up with him. You're bringing him in.
And just
But we're really oversimplifying this, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a lot. I think he's definitely harder than
he's
Jason.
definitely harder because you have to deal with the whole realm
Dream
thing.
thing.
Exactly.
You can't
and
sleep.
you have to get it perfect.
And remember, he worked. He like
It's like
builds
lighting
it
a
up.
bottle.
Yeah, dude. He builds it up.
Wait, and are we trying to kill him or are we trying to like
Survive, but
Or
how
at
do you
least-
survive without killing
No,
him?
but survive for like a certain amount of time
No, you gotta
in this
survive.
fake scenario.
Not really kill him. At least keep him in hold because we didn't kill Jason. We just shipped him.
Yeah, we shipped Jason.
We just shipped him.
Yeah, but
and
we stopped
we
ourselves
stopped him,
from dying.
for sure.
How do you stop yourself from dying? So in the new movie, they came out with that fucking stupid ass.
What'd they do?
Not the new movie.
I don't think I watched it.
I think Freddy versus Jason. The thing was that the parents knew about Freddy, so they would give the kids this drug that would make them not dream. And that's how they would take that pill without knowing why they were doing it for all those years. So if this pill existed, problem solved.
Oh, there you go.
But now we're in the real world.
Yeah, we're assuming that what we got now.
I'm
kind
sure
of thing.
antidepressants do that.
I think they make you
I
dream
think
more.
they'll make you
Yeah.
dream more, but I think
I've never taken any.
they'll put you in a worse hell.
I guess
Take a couple melatonin and then call it a day.
that thing
That's
makes me
immediately
that
dead.
thing make me dream about gorillas.
Really?
If you
knocks
take
you out.
more than 2, I start dreaming crazy stuff.
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
Like with like eyes that are glowing. They're gonna kill me. I don't know. Look,
Dude,
like
last
King
night, completely off topic. Nikki and I watched We watched Hellraiser to prepare for today, and then we watched Snakes on a Plane because we need to watch something else after so you don't sleep scared.
lol.
I had 2 dreams last night. I woke up sweating about being in a plane with Hellraiser and then in a plane with snakes. 2 separate dreams.
It just blended together. Like, I'm in a plane. Where are the snakes coming? And you just Hellraiser's next to you, fucking Pinhead.
Fucking Pinhead with his box. Okay, so I think with Freddy, you
It's
just
a
take
lightning
turns
in a bottle.
tasering yourself.
He has to be.
It's the only
A.
way. You have
It's
to.
so hard.
That's the way. You just
gotta-
have to.
What do we do? So one of those like Inception things, where you like just someone falls.
Oh,
asleep.
somebody goes in with the dream and then they
Yeah.
have power.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! You bring Leo into that bitch, bro, and Leo's like, Freddy, you're
Brad Pitt.
my world, bitch. And Leo turns into the Revenant
if you
guy.
could bring him
He
in,
brings the bear from the Revenant.
just
Game
a bunch
over.
of movies. Brad Pitt, Jackie Chan. I'll bring Jackie Chan in.
Jackie Chan's dead.
Did I just find that out? He's been dead.
Oh no! I'm saying Freddy would kill him.
Are you crazy? Have you seen him fight with chairs?
You almost ruined his night.
I was like, yo, you killed me inside. I was like, that's gonna take me a couple weeks to process.
You would have heard that like in every news outlet in the world.
Dude,
Jackie Chan just
I have a
died.
big respect for Jackie. He's fine.
Jackie's a beast. Okay, so that's
Big respect.
so we're coming to the agreement that it's taking turns tasering this bitch with what we have available.
And
There's no
that's-
Inception shit.
And that's
And have a room full of your friends ready to fucking
a month of suffering of Freddy until you get it right once.
yep, and that's over.
So that's definitely A close to S, but
That's
it's
over.
possible. So it probably not S. Right?
Yeah, I put him at A.
Because there's somebody coming up.
Who do we have at B? Jason's a B. I think we have him at A.
Yeah, A. Freddy's
He's not
definitely
S.
A.
He's not S.
Who won in Freddy versus Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
Oh,
But
Then
we're
how does
talking
that make
about
sense?
us. We're talking about us.
But yeah, we're talking about us.
In Jason's list,
And Jason had help.
he's at.
Jason had help.
oh, okay.
The only reason I forgot how they even brought. Oh, I remember in that movie they made Jason. They nerfed Jason with the freaking the tranquilizer. He got knocked out. They let him fight Freddy in hell, and then while they were fighting, they woke Jason up as he was holding Freddy, which I guess dumb luck. And
That's
both
the
came.
lightning in a bottle. It's waking up with them motherfuckers.
The lightning in a bottle is pretty often in these movies. It happens every
but there's a lot of
movie.
people who died though. A lot of people who suffer
That's
a lot.
true.
Are we assuming the
A lot of
same
people don't
luck
do it.
that happens in the movies are happening to us?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but
That's why we're saying it's a lot harder for it to happen, but it can happen.
like I'll be terrorized like at tennis practice or something. Because
Yeah,
that's my
dude.
movie, you know. With
I'll be
Jason.
fucking stressing out.
Yeah,
In my hell, I'm in the middle of the ocean.
me surviving Freddy you would end up both dead, but then I survived. That's my movie. In all of our movies.
I guess yeah, you guys do die in my movie.
Yeah, in all these F tiers, when you survive, it's because both of us
But
died.
in my movie, at the end,
bring
both
me
of you
back.
wake up.
It's been a dream the whole time.
The whole thing was a dream, and then we wake up inside of Inception, and it was a different movie,
There's a,
and it wasn't even my movie.
we wake up in the podcast with a spinning top.
Yep. Okay, so we're putting him at A tier.
Yes.
All right, who's next? Xenomorph.
Xenos.
It's-
I
it's-
think
Okay, so this is the scenario. It's gonna be.
these motherfuckers are hard. Because
Okay, watch out. We have
okay, go.
the scenario I'm gonna build here.
Yeah, this is
It's
important.
different.
This is important.
You have.
Setting.
You guys watched the first movie, right?
That hint's
You know the big ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's you and this xenomorph are the only things on the ship. The xenomorph is on the completely opposite side of you.
Just one?
Just one. But the one from the original, which is the most ruthless
the
one.
mom one.
No, not the queen, not the queen.
No, not the big
Just the drone, I think it's what it's referred to. So it's on the opposite side of the ship. You're in the complete beginning of the ship. You have to get to the escape pod, which is in the middle of the ship.
Damn, this boy thought about it. Okay. Okay, so you can suck them out of the ship, but maybe that's not an option. Maybe that's really hard.
Remember, the xenomorph is also like crazy stealthy.
Yeah, no, of course, and everything's dark, I'm sure, at this
Mm-hmm.
point, right?
They don't have any eyes, do they?
They could see.
So you kind of don't want to move. You kind of want to wait and,
You have to move.
well, he might sneak up on you.
That's what I'm saying. Though. I think with
I mean, I don't think it's like off
So
the bat.
You have to camp.
so
You
on
gotta
this
camp.
you got to camp, but on the ship there are weapons.
And some
You have to get to
do-
the weapons closet, which isn't where you are. And then again, you have to find the weapons closet. But let's say in this scenario, you know where it is.
And you
let's
can
say
get there
it's
before him.
You
for
can
sure.
get there before him.
I would definitely get some weapons, but there's some weapons in the movie that can kill certain, but not in the first one. In the first one, he doesn't.
In the second one, they had the legit weapons. In the first one, all you have is those like super extendo shocky thingies. So they don't kill him, but it'll
can
shock him really bad, and he'll like back off.
Yeah,
So if you could have like a way to have like yourself in a corner and like have that shit out there, I think you can make. Oh, they have a flamethrower too.
yeah, they love flamethrowers.
Yeah, because the aliens are
Also,
have like a weakness
blowing
towards
them
fire.
up, the acid blood thing, it's a big thing.
Yeah, you can't stab him, you can't shoot him because the blood will get on you.
You
and
gotta
die.
Dexter him. You gotta make sure the blood don't touch you.
I think what you do, you have to kill him before you escape. I don't think there's any chance of you planning to get to the escape pod before he catches you, and then dip. I think you have to kill him before
You
you
have to
get there
kill
and
before you
leave.
dip, or you can't disable him before you dip.
You gotta kill him.
So
I think the
one
way
option is vacuum, like send him out, but that's kind of hard because you put yourself in a
you put yourself in
You
a
gotta
horrible
blow up
position.
like a hole in the ship. Yeah.
go down with the ship. You say suicide, save the planet.
But
You don't
that's the
save
thing. On the
anybody.
ship, there really aren't those type of ports. You gotta blow up like a hole, and where are you gonna get the explosives?
Yeah, there's no self destruction in the.
There is self-destruction.
Oh, there is.
Probably windows, right?
Remember, but it's that super complicated shit where the thing comes up, you have to screw in the tubes, the 4 tubes, with the code for each tube. It's like super long.
You
This is what I'm saying.
corner him with fire.
This is what I'm saying. I say, you get to the weapons closet real quick. Get the flamethrower. Fucking set up a thing to make a lot of noise that you can trigger from far,
Like a decoy grenade or something.
like something, and then when he comes pouncing, because you'll see him.
Like a set off bomb. You know who does that? Jackie Chan in the movie, but whatever.
Which one?
I forgot which one.
Enter
The
the
one he-
dragon.
No,
That's
he
Bruce
like,
Lee.
I
You
forgot
racist
the one,
motherfucker.
but he has like the hanging bottles with the cigarette, and then it blows up. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Karate Kid?
I mean, like a newer one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one with Pierce Brosnan, the Irish guy.
it's pretty cool.
think
I
know
haven't
that,
seen
yeah.
a Jackie Chan.
Love you,
movie
Jackie.
since Rush Hour
If you're
2.
watching,
The Foreigner, right? That's what it's called.
The Foreigner. Yes, yes.
Great movie.
So that's how we do it.
You
And also, we're not guaranteeing.
I
this is
love
like, that's like the
I love the decoy. The decoy idea is great.
You have to get him to.
No,
you have
but
to
then-
get him to show himself. Because the trick to beating this fucker is that you need to see him before he sees you.
He needs to
Because 9 out of
get
10
out of
times he'll
stealth
see
mode.
you before you see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from when the cats go down and they're trying to stealth you out.
Oh.
He has to
Well,
like
is the-
appear.
is
He has
the-
to be in attack
And is
mode.
the ship dark and shit like in the first?
There's no
one?
lights. Yeah.
It's in the first. No, there's lights. It's like the first one. It's like it's all lit up and shit.
Well, you can see him, man.
Yeah, there's some flickering lights here and there, but it's
No, so he's not like just flat out. Just he's gonna be in front of your face.
no, but he's not gonna be going down the hallway. He's gonna be like in the fucking
So-
in the ceiling.
I have an idea. You decoy him into a separate room that has like a bottleneck that has just one door.
Yeah.
You
can do
decoy him in there and just
That'll
everything
give you
in the
enough
room.
time to sprint
It's-
towards the thing.
First, make sure there's a wall of fire that he just can't get. Or maybe he definitely can't get through a wall of fire, right?
But he'll into the ceiling again.
Mm.
You remember he uses all those corridors.
Well, for sure.
No, yeah, but just do that. Decoy him into like a room. Try to block him off for like a little bit, but you sprint
And then
haul
dip.
ass, haul
Because-
ass to the pod.
They can't fly.
But you
into
still,
space.
they can't fly in space, but they can survive in space.
They can definitely survive. But I mean,
So
you're
if
not
you
gonna
get in
die.
the escape pod and that motherfucker decides to jump off
Yeah,
towards
you
you,
gotta escape him.
then you're
you're not
fucked. You
killing
need to get out of there.
You need to trick him 100%. Decoy sounds amazing.
You trick him. The thing is, what scares me the most about that idea of putting him in a room is that you put him in a room and he starts sprinting. I think he's
I feel like he could get to you in
just
seconds.
immediate. Gets into the
yeah.
ceiling and
Like
and
as soon
just-
as he recognizes you were there, pop, pop,
Mm-hmm.
he's right there.
dead.
So you need a decoy and then trap him. But maybe we have a room in the, like an engine room. There's only, you can't get anywhere.
No, you could always get
Yeah.
anywhere. There's always little ports and shit you can get through. He's like an octopus too. He could fit into like really small spaces.
Well, here it is. Decoy him in a room where you can open it so it space of vacuum takes it, but you close the door first and you somehow
But then
time
how are you gonna do that though? Or how are you gonna find that room? Like
Exactly,
you're
that
giving
room-
yourself plot
I
armor
know,
here.
well, I'm trying. Well, break the
how
window.
big's the ship? That's the,
It's huge.
exactly. So we gotta. If we're on both ends.
The trash room. Is that trash room?
Yeah, okay. You're on both ends.
Yeah,
but
no, there's a spaceship
Yes,
or whatever.
where
there
it
has to be,
opens.
yeah, there has to be a trash room thing.
You
So you
wait,
need
wait. You if there's two escape pod, you decoy him into one and you hop in the other one.
how do you decoy him?
Yeah, that's not that easy.
And how do you decoy him and then somehow activate it for it to?
Yeah, how do you make it? How do you send
I'm
it off?
sacrificing one of you guys. I'm putting you in.
We're not together.
Damn it.
You're by yourself.
You're by yourself.
One of the bodies of my boys that's been there,
I think I chopped my arm off.
and he can like smell it or something.
I just put it there.
If chopping a body part off and he's like, ooh, distracted by the 100%.
Like, eat.
You're in space. There's definitely like super medicine.
But isn't the point that he's trying to kill you, not eat you?
He's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But maybe he's
I think
distracted,
they do
you know?
eat you.
That's a
Well,
good
you know,
decoy.
but
When
that'll-
we're talking about decoys,
Well, at
maybe
least
your arm could
there'll
be
be
a good decoy.
smell to it, but then you'll smell too,
Hmm.
because now you're bleeding,
Coño, this boy is hard.
bro. Yeah.
Because there's no, you just not, it's decoy. But like,
I think we're just gonna go with decoy and say that's the best option,
Oh.
but we're still not giving ourselves the dub. I don't think you
yeah,
can take
we
a dub.
can't take a dub. We cannot give ourselves a dub.
If
against
you
an
have like legit
alien.
guns and shit, you can win. But we're talking
Afterwards,
about the first
you get
movie.
good.
You're fucked. And the second one, they were fucking mowing them down like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm putting this bitch in S tier.
Yeah, S tier.
Xenomorph is S tier.
Like,
In that scenario.
In this scenario,
Yeah.
but even in general, it's like the perfect killing machine.
mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
I'd rather be locked in a room alone with Michael Myers than with a xenomorph. You gotta look at it that way. You just gotta literally compare everything we've talked to this point. Jason in a room by
Yeah.
yourself, xenomorph in a room by
Michael
yourself.
Myers
You're
is
dead
a
either way,
nice
but which
job.
way are you for sure like way more for sure dead? The xenomorph.
Yeah, if we're talking about speed run, he's winning that speed run. He's
Anything.
killing you in
He's
seconds.
going underwater. They could swim really good
Oh yeah.
Even if you kill him, if you blow him up, you're gonna die
because of
with
the
all
acid. Yeah, S tier.
S tier, 100%.
All right, last monster. Is it the last one or we have two more?
I think Xenomorph.
There might be two more.
And we have Pinhead. That's it.
Oh, no,
No,
one more.
what's the other one? Freddy, Jason, Chucky, Xenomorph, Michael Myers, and Pinhead.
Yeah, last one.
So Pinhead.
I'm just gonna put this out there right now. S tier, like
100%.
100% S tier.
First of all, demon from a box.
Okay, but we gotta.
And he has his little minions or whatever, right?
Yeah,
How
the
does he die?
Cenobites.
Yeah.
The Cenobites.
Remember?
I think okay. So for this scenario, because you could very well just not open the box and be chilling.
Yeah, I love that. I wrote that down. I was like, never touch box.
But
That's funny.
But
But
this
like,
scenario, you touch the box.
in this scenario, you're really into Rubik's Cube, and you came across this one.
Yeah, you touch the box, and then it just exactly. Some dude just tricks you. Oh, you're into puzzles. Try this one. It's very hard.
I love
In
puzzles.
hell. So you're in hell, and these guys approach you.
So
How do you get out of the situation? The way you do it.
I'm about to.
The way you do it is you negotiate.
You might join the motherfuckers,
You negotiate.
right?
Because they hear you. They listen to you. So in the first one, I saw both the first and the second one. I haven't seen any of the new ones, but the first and the second one. In the first one, she gave Pinhead something he wanted. Because you can't escape. Once they get you and they murder you and they destroy you, you can still escape. Because the way the first dude escaped is that where he died, if something bleeds where you died, where you did the
ritual, yeah.
did the ritual,
The boxing.
you'll come back as it was like a disgusting skeleton, and then more people that die near you, like you could suck their blood, you
Yeah,
can suck
yeah.
people's blood or whatever.
You revive and stuff.
So you can't escape. So the way the first girl did it was that she told him like, "Hey, one of your dudes escaped, so take him instead of me." He's like, I don't
Yeah,
believe
he's like,
you.
go get your escape, motherfucker.
He's like, I don't believe you. Take me to him first. So she took him.
That's a good way to trap him, eh?
But you can't trap him. You can't trap him.
He's
You can't
a
kill
demon.
this guy.
True.
You can't kill this guy. Now
Well,
the thing that was fucked though is that once she showed him the person that escaped, he turned around or his minions like circled her and be like, "Where are you going?" So
you're not
soon.
going anywhere.
So the only way to beat them is to kill them or send them back to hell with the box. But in this scenario, you're in hell. You don't got the box,
And by yourself, right?
and you're by yourself.
And you don't have no leeway with that.
You got no leeway. You don't know anybody that escaped.
You have to join him if you don't want to die.
You can join him. I don't think they're gonna do that. He's gonna be like, no.
Check out
Well, I
this.
mean, that's
check out my sick moves.
He
and it-
kills you to turn you into those things, right?
No. Once you die, you die. Or
Only if you're really special, whatever. They were like. Super
if you're really special, they'll do it. I know the one dude in the second movie, they turned him.
special.
Or actually, hell itself. There's like rivaling factions in hell. Because I know they turned him, the dude, the doctor dude, into the new minion, and he ended up killing Hellraiser or Pinhead and his minions. And when they die, they turn into their old selves. before they turned into, because Pinhead did the ritual to become Pinhead.
Yes. I remember that.
So what I find interesting,
So you
the other way-
you just gotta be really cool then. Damn.
you gotta be cool.
You gotta pass the vibe check.
You gotta. That's the only way. Realistically, you're there's no plan you can give yourself here.
You have to know you're gonna open the box eventually, so you have to be like a really like
You have to
the
keep
worst
box.
person ever. You have to be like pretty much a devil your whole life, and then when
Yeah.
you get there, you're like, you're part of us.
Yeah. It's the only way.
You have to be like a killer.
But neither of us are a killer.
Yep.
You just do some fucked up shit before he comes up.
But you don't know that.
Yo, check it out, and you spit on the ground. You're like, look, I'm mean.
In this scenario, some dude gave you a puzzle box. He's like, if you're good at puzzles,
Dude.
try this.
I'm telling you, I have about 30 something Rubik's cube. You give me one of those cubes, I'm cursed the minute you give it to me.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
cursed. I'm like, oh no way.
That's what I'm saying.
But then one of the girls stabbed him with the box. You remember that?
Yeah,
I
she
saw
stabbed
that.
him.
That's what I read online though. I don't remember.
The
I
only
watched
other way
something so long ago.
to stun him or negotiate your way out is to show him proof that you know who he was before he turned into Pinhead.
So
Because the girl in the first movie, in the second movie, he's like, oh, you think you could escape me again? Because the second time in hell, he's like, we're not making any more deals. Like none of this shit is like. She's like, no, not deals. I just want to give you information. He's like, what? He's like, I know who you are. He's like, what are you talking about? He shows up a picture. He's like, who is this? Someone else you think escaped me? No, this is you. And he
then
looks
he
at
turns
it,
into that
and
guy,
the other
right?
people, the fucking Cenobites are gonna come kill her. And he's like, wait, stop, don't kill her. I remember. And then he turns into the dude, and then
he's killable there.
And he's killable.
Well, you gotta. Option number 2, Pinhead has to be someone from high school that you remember. You're like, yo, Pinhead.
Yo, Frank, what the fuck? This what happened?
What?
What's
I
on your
know
face?
you. I literally, I still follow you on Instagram, dude. This is you. And he's like, no way. And then you win.
Dubs.
Dubs all day.
Easy dubs.
He's literally just SS tier.
Yeah, no, he's
tier.
SS tier. He's SS
Like-
tier. Realistically, if you're in the hell with him, you're fucked. You're
You're
dying.
fucked.
He's gonna shoot those fucking chains at you.
There's no clever around that.
No, there's no.
There's only just heavenly writing that gets you out of that.
What if you like if they get you and you like sacrifice someone else? You're like, oh, I know like someone else. Like take someone else, not me.
Yo,
You
you
open
start.
the
Yo,
box.
you start snitching on your friends.
Anybody, like take somebody you hate. Be like, oh, I know somebody. Like I'll trap her and you can take her instead of me.
Yo, I know who you send. No,
I know who I'll send.
No, that's so funny.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
So this girl in 3rd grade, Pinhead, took my eraser. Good selection. You should take her.
Yo, Pinhead, this bitch is out of control. Listen, you can have her and her best friend. 2 for 1.
2 for 1. Yo, they've been shittier than me. They
The only
like
way
puzzles.
to survive him is to negotiate. That's really the only way to do it.
You gotta become his buddy. I feel join him or somehow know him, which is impossible.
Or sacrifice someone else.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
If
do
they
it.
accept.
Because they live in. It's not like he lives in like a fucking fairy tale.
Oh.
He's in constant agony. Also.
Well, I guess you'll take death, but I mean, if you die
Him,
in
that
hell-
dude with the fucking. He has no eyes. Just flesh, and his teeth always going. And then
That's pretty
the
cool
girl who has like her throat slit open at all times.
Okay, but our goal is to avoid death.
Yes.
So if you
But if
gotta
you're in hell, you
suffer-
died.
Look, that's a dilemma right there. We're already dead. We
No. You can go to hell and be alive.
Okay,
But if you get
okay.
turned into one of them, you're dead because they had to get killed before they turned.
Yeah, there's no surviving them. You already. Maybe you know someone in hell. You're like, yo, you.
SS tier.
Could you put me in the VIP
You got
list?
connection. You know.
SS tier. Bro.
You know a Sergio. Because you might know him, and yeah, no SS tier. You're not killing somebody in hell.
No. Especially somebody who can manipulate hell. Who has like some sort of pass.
No, you have to be a really hot chick in a horror movie to survive that.
No, they die quick too.
Well,
The really hot chicks die. You have to be like a medium hot chick.
you have
Medium hot chicks are usually the main
They
protagonist.
have to be main character.
Yes.
hot.
Yes, main character hot. Like a Natalie
Men
Portman.
They're hot.
Yeah. Natalie Portman. She's not like hot.
You have to be just
she's
really
there.
good at acting.
There you go. But you can't be a bimbo. Bimbos die immediately.
Bimbos. That's for sure.
Okay, so final list we got here to
Final
wrap
list.
this up real quick. We got
Top of the list. Pen.
starting at the bottom.
Oh.
Chucky at D. And honestly, after maneuvering our way through
Yeah.
hell with
Definitely Chucky.
Pinhead, Chucky,
He could go down a tier
F tier.
too.
Compared
Yeah,
to them.
Yeah,
Compare
compared to
that's
what we
I'm
have.
saying. Exactly. So in this list,
tier list.
he goes to F.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chucky's
impossible.
F list. Then we had who was next?
Michael Myers, I think.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. I think. He
No,
goes,
Jason
No.
was first.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
he's
Jason
still
was first. But
Jason, I think-
go in order of the
Yeah. So we'll go in
Yeah,
order in tier.
under.
So we got
below.
F tier. We'll have
Chucky.
Chucky. Then we don't have anybody in D.
No.
C tier we'll have Michael Myers.
Michael.
B we got Jason. A we got Xenomorph
Xenomorphs.
and Freddy.
and Freddy. Xenomorph and Freddy can both be A tier.
For sure. Yeah, they're both the same.
Wait, no.
No,
We said
because
Xenomorph
Freddy's
was S
A
tier.
and Xenomorph is S.
tier. Yeah.
Yeah,
Xenomorph
Xenomorphs is S for sure.
So we got
Oops.
Freddy at A, Xenomorph S, Pinhead
Yeah.
SS.
100%.
Oh, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the podcast. Thank you to our sponsors.
That's always good.
Mini Activewear, ITT20 for 20% off. Links in the description, like always. And then Hillbilly Iced Tea, ITTWE 21 for 10% off. Anything else I'm missing here,
I
woman?
think we're good.
Think we're good. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, Wednesday, the second episode in HALLOWEEK. That's going to be a really cool one. We'll post something about it to give you a little hint. But till then, I am me. They are thee. And she is she. Peace.
Peace out.
Adios.
Spooky. Awesome. So yeah, Xenomorph's impossible to kill.